Good night. Inclusionist tourister here. So we left Innsbruck this morning. We're now in Nuremberg. This is the church. Very pretty. This is some lovely gold, iconic monument. We've only been here for the afternoon because the car still remains a major problem for us. We're taking it to the garage in Berlin tomorrow, but it's driven us mad for the last 3 weeks, and Citroën London don't seem to give an absolute monkeys. I know I said that a couple of days ago. I'm just going to keep on repeating it. So we're in Nuremberg, and Nuremberg, like so many other cities that we've visited over the last few weeks and months, was really built at a time when disabled people were certainly not visible in our communities and weren't out and about like we are today. And the big indicator of that is what's going on the ground. Cobbles have become the bane of my sabbatical. They are impossible to walk along if you've got anything dodgy with your ankles, like I have, arthritis. They are a nightmare to scoot on. Even Margot complains because her paws get really hot on very hot days. And so for me, it's a constant reminder, I think, of how uninclusive things still are. And I think so we're heading towards Finland now. We're on that kind of like last kind of week, 10 days maybe before we get to Finland. And I think I've started to think more and more about inclusivity and how much more there is to do to make things even a little bit inclusive for disabled people, let alone inclusive education. And so probably from now on, I'm going to try to make slightly less fluffy, hopefully still funny, videos, but probably a little bit more reflective of the things that we've seen and the things that we've heard and witnessed over the last few weeks. One of the things I want to talk about in the next few days is the real impact that unadulterated staring has on me. I think it also has an impact on Andy too. Does it, Andy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I live with staring. I have a really obvious physical impairment. People stare at me a lot. It's part of how things are. But you know what I've noticed? So I'm getting to the staring thing now. But what I've noticed is there's just a shift in the tone of how people do it. So everywhere that we've been, I think without exception, I've been stopped in my tracks with people busy looking at me so that I can't get past them because they are so busy looking at me, taking photographs of me, and there's just a weird negative feel about their response to me. And I am the biggest fan of the social model of disability, but even the social model doesn't really help me get my head around the kind of like the all-encompassing, it's probably not the right word, but the unadulterated staring that happens about me. It happens everywhere we go, but I've just felt a shift in the tone of how and why people stare that makes me feel just a bit uncomfortable, a bit uneasy. And that is about lack of inclusivity, that is about segregation, that is about discrimination and a lack of human rights and civil rights for disabled people. I get that. It doesn't make it easier being on the receiving end of it. I might say a bit more about that as we go, but I'm probably just sort of giving you a bit of stream of consciousness at the moment. And it's probably just a bit weird that that's happening in Nuremberg, given Nuremberg's history with the kind of like the Nuremberg rallies that Hitler organised, and also the Nuremberg trial. So maybe I'm feeling a little bit aware of that at the moment. So anyway, more from me again, and see you in Berlin.